Next question. What do y'all
So
got?
I have, yeah, I got a question too, Akbar.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, we couldn't meet previously. Remember, we were gonna have our session, but I don't know. Like the offers I have, I would want a second opinion on those offers.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if I can share screen.
Yeah, just tell me your offer.
I mean, there are multiple offers.
Yeah. Here's how to
Like
structure an offer, guys. It needs to be very simple. I just closed a $25,000 deal in a different industry. I was helping a buddy out, and it's a 2-minute pitch. And I've done that for myself. It's a very small thing. So let's go over my pitch. It's very simple. The first thing we do is we get on the phone, and we don't get off that phone until we build you a crystal clear offer, and you love it, and it's the best offer of your life. Then we build you once you accept that and you love that, we build you the best funnel you've ever had of your life. Build all the ethical principles of persuasion. We connect the tech. We then give you a year's worth of a year's worth of viral type social media and emails to promote it. That's your client acquisition system built. Once you do that, then we plug you into our ecosystem. Our ecosystem looks like you're going to work with my dream team and I every single day until you're profitable. So you're going to be working with my award-winning copywriter, award-winning media buyer, our award-winning mindset coach. You're going to have 24/7 one-on-one tech support. You're going to be in a WhatsApp group where we help each other jam every day. We do 3 masterminds a year, and I am there every single week to smash whatever problems you have, and we hold you accountable. In conclusion, we build you, to summarize, we build you your entire client acquisition system, and then we work with you hands-on daily until you're profitable. That's it. That's the whole pitch. One offer, and then you have 3 different levels. And you can do it however you want. How much is it? Okay, and I'm just going to make, you can do it any which way you want. Well, a year is $25,000, and it comes with this, or 6 months is $15,000, or if you want to just do 3 months, it's $5,000. So it's one offer with 3 different tiers, because some people need the most affordable option, some people like a premium option, and most people like the middle option. Keep it simple. I've seen pitches, they're so long that people forgot what the hell they're buying during the whole pitch. Keep it really simple. I've done this 2-minute pitch. We're selling 25K packages in different industries, different businesses. You don't need a long pitch. You just need to be talking to the right person and giving them exactly what they need and making it a complete no-brainer. Like, this is your exact problem. We have the exact solution. Here's our guarantee. It's a no-brainer. Eliminate risk, and that's it. So keep it very simple. Don't be like, don't give them all this customization, and don't give them all the customization. Don't give them all this kind of bespoke behavior, because remember, you cannot scale bespoke. You cannot scale custom. And by the way, you don't have to either. Like, if you have an artistic car wrapping business or whatever, and you're not really interested in scaling and each job is different, then that's fine. But if you're interested in scaling, you can't be custom. It's got to be SOP. You go to McDonald's, it's really straightforward. People order a Big Mac and a Coke and fries. Some people go nuts and say, I'll take a Big Mac with fries, no pickle. That's about as crazy as it gets. You don't see anyone saying, I want a Big Mac, but replace the meat with a hot dog. You know what I mean? Like, instead of frying it, boil half of it, fry the other half. They're quick and they scale because it's standardized. And so you want your offer to be standardized. And so that's the way I recommend to keep an offer simple. One package, 3 different options with it that just change a variable in it. And that's, I think, the best way we've ever done offers, and what I really recommend. Is that helpful?
Yes, that is helpful. But again, the price factor as well, we have to see, because obviously I need some help in setting the, offers and then pricing them properly. So I'm not.
Okay, so talk to me about, so talk to me about the pricing. What in one sentence, tell me what you're offering and what you're charging.
So I'm giving AI client acquisition system to lawyers, where we will, bring in leads, capture them through AI and traditional marketing. It starts from $2,500 per month till $55,000 per month, 3 different tiers: $2,500, $4,000, $5,500.
Okay, and you're helping them get leads for law firms, correct?
Yeah. So initial package would be all the AI features, CRM, everything, and then the basic SEO, Google optimization, et cetera, and then as we move forward, we add more like Google.
For your 2,000, yeah, I understand. I remember looking at it. For your $2,000 a month package, what's your fulfillment cost on it? Well, I mean, what is it roughly?
Because I have few clients, so I mean, let's say $1,000.
Is it that much?
Because I have multiple, resources. One would be working on SEO. One would be working on the
so let's just say you had 10 clients. What is the cost to fulfill on the 11th client?
Oh, it would be 500 then.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's good, healthy margin. I mean, you can't really, if you're looking to grow and scale, I mean, you can't really charge less than what you're selling. So your margins are already that, where it's like you can't really reduce the price. The question is it too cheap? No, I can tell you that straightforwardly. It's absolutely not too cheap. You're your cost of fulfillment is 500 to 1,000. You're only charging 2,000. I mean, you're already on like, I'm not going to say you're on tight margins, but you're all, remember, we need money, guys. For what?
Yeah.
We need money for several reasons. Number one, to make more, to give more. Like number one, we should live a good life. Why not? Number two is we need money to give. Number three, and this is the part that people forget, is you need money to grow. Like if you want to grow, you need top tier talent. Top tier talent, it's not cheap. You're going to get a CEO. Like my last CEO is $15,000 a month. $15,000 a month. Good top tier talent's not cheap. And so, we need to charge. So you're actually at an excellent place in charge. What I would do is just one thing. Your 5,500, that I would make like maybe 7,500, or really increase that one, because you're going to get few people getting that. And that's an opportunity to increase your margin. And so I would increase the price on that one. Most people are probably going to get the bottom two. So that third one you could really increase. And that also does a psychological effect, of course, on, grounding the prices and making people feel like, they're getting a little bit of a better deal. Not that we're trying to fool anyone, but, it is a premium service, and premium services are priced premiumly. So that's the only thing I would do with that pricing.
Okay, sounds good. And the niche I've selected is I'm going to target only and only lawyers. Obviously, whoever comes in my way, I'll get them. But the lawyers, what do you say? Is that industry good to target?
Are lawyers a good industry to target? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's truly any industry, man, is good to target. The reason is your competition stinks. We went to a nice restaurant the other day. They didn't even say hello when we walked in. And so it's like people don't do business properly. Most people do not do the fundamentals properly. So there's a lot of people that go, well, most people doing it wrong. They don't have good customer service. They don't have good fulfillment. They don't have SOPs in place. They don't have structures in place. Their churn rate's super high. And so are they a good amount of people targeting lawyers? Yes. But the key is you just have to be better than them, which frankly speaking is not too hard. They don't pick up the phone. They're not professional. Just the other day, I put a message to an AI bot company. I wanted to talk to them. I booked a request to speak with them. I said, we'll get back to you within 24 hours. It's been, I don't remember, 48 to 72. I think more like 72. Do you think I have a good taste in my mouth? I have a terrible taste in my mouth. I don't even want to talk to them. They've lost credibility with me. They've lost trust with me. You said you're going to call me within a day. Nothing. If you were to text me, you'd be like, yo, sorry, things came up. I'll call you tomorrow. No problem. That happens to me all the time. Things happen. I got busy. As a matter of fact, I missed my barber's appointment today because of that. Your competition stinks. Okay. You do have competition, but they're not very good. So it's a good industry. I would stick with it.
I'm working on the funnel creation and all that. Once that is ready, I will bring it and show it to you guys and get the...
Beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Next question. What do we got? Give it to me. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
And speak the truth.
I'm wondering what's going to take place now that we got the emails about the accountability groups breaking up. I wasn't sure what's next.
Sorry, I pressed the button on this thing by accident. Say it again.
I'm wondering what is going to happen next with the accountability pods breaking up. We got the email yesterday. I was hoping you might be able to speak to that a little bit, what we can expect coming forward.
Yeah. We're doing we're going back to a much better model. Didn't like this model. And guys, this is what's called test, tweak, scale. This is this is the first time that we tried this accountability thing. It wasn't working. What do you mean it wasn't working? Meaning the feedback wasn't great, meaning there's a better way to do it. What is the point of accountability? Look at it from my point of view, from a business point of view. Our stuff works if you use it. The point of the accountability team is just to make sure you use it. You don't give up, you don't disappear. The entire accountability department is really, from a business point of view, it's an anti-churn department. It's an anti-churn mechanism. Not a very effective. So now what's happening is Nikhil, who's extremely gifted, extremely talented, he is actually the new director of client success. And actually, instead of accountability, he's doing more of a one-on-one coaching. So everyone's going to be having one-on-one calls with him and things of that nature to make sure, you call it coaching, call it accountability, call it whatever you want. It's support to make sure you're breaking through, to make sure you're not giving up, to make sure you're empowered, to make sure you have the tools. And so I was skeptical about the accountability thing. I was like, one-on-one calls is better. Let's see. I'm open-minded. Wasn't impressed. So, and that's nothing personal about anyone. It's just systematically. And so we're going to be doing the one-on-one calls, and that's what's going to be happening now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
And then, so if you have a question or you get a little stuck,
Excellent.
I know we're supposed to be able to get in touch with you, but I haven't always been able to reach you, DMing or whatever. But Nikhil would be the person to reach out to then.
Nikhil and Mubasser are the ones definitely to reach out to. Yeah, I apologize if someone said if I showed you guys my phone, it's embarrassing.
I've seen it on our our calls. So
Oh,
I know
okay.
you have a lot.
I think I get like 50 to 100 messages a day or something just from all these different insanities. But yeah, so this is really the best place to get a hold of me, frankly, on these calls. And then yes, Nikhil and Mubasser are readily available any time, for communication. And really the best time to get a hold of me is here, or, by chance, I try my best to in the WhatsApp group, this and that, but definitely here on these calls for sure. Is that helpful?
That is helpful. For those of us who are in the Speakpreneur as well,
Yep.
is anybody following those paths as well?
Which-
or is it very separate?
Which pods?
Following the paths of where we are within Speakpreneur?
I'm
as
looking
well
here.
as
There's
Make More,
not.
Give More?
There's no one here that's part of the Speakpreneur thing. So who are you? Are you?
It's just me.
Yeah.
I am. I am.
Oh no! I thought you were asking people in this chat.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, sorry.
I want to know if anybody, because so far I've been in since October.
Yes.
And as far as I'm aware, not one person within here has been following the track that I've been on with Speakpreneur as well. So I work separately with them and then try to incorporate that in. And so far, I don't feel like there's any kind of balance with that, but I don't know, because there have been a lot of changes since I've been in. Jen used to follow that, and then she wasn't there. So I'm just trying to get a clear picture of my path forward, joining those things together.
Right. And have you spoken to Ryan on the Speakpreneur
Yes,
side?
I speak to Ryan regularly.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And
And you're in the chat. You're in the chat that we're in, but I don't know if you see it. Again, I know you get a lot. So
yeah.
I've seen your WhatsApp chats. I don't know if you followed along with it or if there's anybody else who's following along.
Okay. So you're asking more about the marriage between the stuff they're creating and the stuff that we have.
Just for a cohesive experience with that, because
Okay. And
I realize that they're different, but they're also
Yeah.
what I do here is my offer to be able to present when I'm on stage with Speakpreneur.
yeah.
So I was just curious whether or not, and if they're separate, that's fine. I when I signed up, I was thinking that they were together, but with things changing, I just want to
Yeah.
make sure that it's not my misconception.
No,
of
it
how
is.
things work.
Yeah, no, it is separate. It is separate. And actually, we don't do that anymore yet, but we're honoring, obviously, all of that. It is separate. It's not, we don't communicate with their team about anything. It is two separate things.
Okay.
Of course, we have a relationship. So if they needed some asset from us or vice versa, that obviously that's all open communication, but it is two separate companies.
Yes.
With two separate teams and stuff. But there is open lines of communication if need be, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that helpful?
Yes.
Okay, great. For those of you who don't know, Speakpreneur is an incredible company I partner with. We speak all around America. I just came back from Boston. Did I? I don't know. It gets blurry after a while, dude. I think so. I think it was Boston. We're going to Toronto. I'm going to be, if any of you are in the following cities, let me know. We're going to be in Toronto, Chicago, San Francisco, London, Dallas, Fort Worth, all over Arizona, Kansas City, San Antonio, off the top of my head. If any of that sounds like you're around. Speakpreneur is a great company. It's a great opportunity. I've gotten infinitely better at speaking, on a side note, because of practice. I had a buddy see me. I spoke at his mastermind years ago, and he hasn't seen me speak in a while. And then he came to an event and he heard me speak. Goes, bro, like, what happened? You're so much better than you were like a year ago. And I was like, dude, just practice. Like, I just been speaking every 2 weeks, and you just refine every time. It's reps. It's practice. It's like someone didn't see me in a while, and then I did 2,000 push-ups. Like, bro, what happened to you? I did reps. And so, whatever it is, speaking, you're doing a webinar, presenting your offer, doing a sales call. The key is you got to get those reps in. You got to get those reps in. That's how you improve. It's a very beautiful concept. And what is even more beautiful is, like, take a sales calls, for example, is that, you can refine it, make them good, make them better, refine it, listen to it, improve, refine, get it steady to, say, 25% closing ratio, 30% closing ratio, record the calls, record the objections. Now you can hand that off as sales training to the sales team. And you could do that example for every aspect of your business. Excellent. What other questions do we have, guys? Go ahead and unmute yourself. All right, guys, if you are interested in building or scaling a coaching business, click the link in the bio, because we're going to show you how we've helped people get 3,000 clients recently with a very special organic method. Click on that link and we'll talk to you soon.